Walking backward through a parade, and I'm stuck in the shadow, blocking the shade. There ain't no way to sweep up the mess that we made. Dressed up like a pillow, so she's always in bed. Flowers for the sick and dead. She's on the go, way too fast and way too slow. She'll turn to stone in hospitals and funeral homes. And when the fall rises, somebody sighs who is not in disguise anymore. I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I'd become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that blast first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my show. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far, I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars, I've been around. I felt some pain, I've seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would've told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
Going out tonight changes into something red. Her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. Everything she never had, she's showing off. Driving too fast, moon is breaking through her hair. She's heading for something that she won't forget. Having no regrets is all that she really wants. We're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. Everything that you've ever dreamed of disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, it will never change me and you. Going out tonight changes into something red. Her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. Reminds her of the missing piece of innocence she lost. We're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. Everything that you've ever dreamed of disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, everything that you've ever dreamed of disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, it will never change, baby. It will never change, baby. It will never change me and you.
I said, remember this moment in the back of my mind. The time we stood with our shaking hands, the crowds in stands went wild. We were the kings and the queens, and they read off our names. It's like you knew our lives would never be the same. You held your head like a hero on a history book page. It was the end of a decade, but the start of an age. Long live the walls we crashed through, all the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered. I said, remember this feeling. I passed the pictures around of all the years that we stood there on the sidelines, wishing for right now. We are the kings and the queens. You traded your baseball cap for a crown when they gave us our trophies, and we held them up for our town. And the cynics were outraged, screaming, this is absurd. 'Cause for a moment a band of thieves in ripped up jeans got to rule the world. Long live the walls we crashed through, all the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. I'm not afraid. Long live all the mountains we moved. I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. I was screaming, long live that look on your face, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered. Hold on to spinning around, confetti falls to the ground. May these memories break our hearts. Take a moment, promise me this, that you'll stand by me forever. But if God forbid fate should step in and force us into a goodbye, if you have children someday, when they point to the pictures, please tell them my name. Tell them how the crowds went wild. Tell them how I hope they shine. Long live the walls we crashed through. I had the time of my life with you. Long, long live the walls we crashed through. How the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. And I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. I'm not afraid. Singing, long live all the mountains we moved. I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. And long, long live that look on your face, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered.
Okay, Tommy. I'm going to say a teacher's name, and after I say it, I'd like you to respond with one word that describes them. The first one, Miss Sharp.
That's my queen for, oh my, absolute queen.
Describe Miss Sharp in one word.
Engulfing.
Miss Sharp.
Heat-provoking. Mr. Gonzalez.
Majestic.
Mr. Gonzalez.
Charming. Away.
Mrs. Ravazio.
Giraffe.
Mrs. Ravazio.
Melancholic. Mr. Conrad.
Christmas!
I don't want a lot for Christmas. What? There is just one thing.
If you had to relive one class every year for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Stats and trig with Miss Sharp my senior year.
And why would you say that?
You know, it's just when someone with as big of a heart as Miss Sharp is teaching you, it's hard not to love being in class.
I'd say any of my Miss Sharp classes the last 4 years of high school. I mean, really, she's really made my day. Like any class that I was in, or any class that our whole class was in, really. It was a favorite class of the year.
What was your favorite memory in your time at Catholic Central?
Probably back in my sophomore year where I broke into a bunch of cars and got caught by someone's Ring doorbell.
You know, honestly, probably my sophomore year. I mean, I had a little accident on the floor in the bathroom, so I didn't really know what to do with it, so I just kind of left it there for someone else to find.
Sophomore year, upstairs bathroom, lit one up.
When I was 3 weeks into my training camp for a rock climbing tournament, so my coach told me to scale the school with Mark Connor.
Oh my gosh. Favorite memory? I mean, I don't think there's anything more memorable than breaking the school record at the New Balance Nationals. That was something to remember for sure.
If you could swap lives with any classmate, who would it be?
It's a tough one, but probably whoever's dating Lily Balzano.
In one word, I would like you to describe Catholic Central.
Dirty. Very dirty.
Catholic Central.
In 2 words, Chris Paul, Steve Nash, must-see TV.
When I'm out of town, I be tripping, I be on one.
Catholic Central.
Cheeseburger Mac.
Catholic Central.
Jason Alonzo.
What are you going to miss the most from being at Catholic Central?
That's tough, but I'm probably going to say admiring the shed I built outside for my Eagle Scout project.
I'm going to miss not having to pick out a new outfit every morning.
Probably giving the agenda announcements after Mass.
Riding on a UFO with Mr. Brock.
I'm going to miss Miss Fish. The Mod Podge incident.
Come on, man!
When I met you in the summer, to my heartbeat sound, we fell in love as the leaves turn brown. And we could be together, baby, as long as skies are blue.
That was legit.
You act so innocent now, but you lied so soon. When I met you in the summer,
recording?
Hola, clase de 2025. Soy yo, el ex profesor de español. Ustedes me conocen como profe. Y porque Miguel seguramente es el único que me puede entender, voy a seguir en inglés. What's up, guys? It's Profe, your former Spanish teacher. I just wanted to say congratulations to this huge milestone. You guys did it. You're almost there. You finished your high school career. What a joy and an honor it was for me to be a part of it your first 3 years. Honestly, I was thinking back on many of the memories we had together, from hilarious haircuts. Dom, you know what I'm talking about, and Emily, you do too. To push-up competitions. I don't think anybody was really much competition except for maybe Peyton. I'm sure he could blow me out of the water nowadays. To trying to make a class trip happen every year. I heard you guys finally made it happen this year. I'm sorry I couldn't be a part of it, but I was so happy to hear you guys had a trip to Cincinnati. Yeah, a lot of joyful memories that I got to share with your class. You guys were phenomenal students to have in class. Some of you I got to know as your coach. Some of you I didn't have as students or as athletes, but the blessing of going to a small school, I still got to know a large number of you, and I just wish you all the best. My advice to your future, honestly, it might sound cliche, but honestly it's not. It's the most important thing. Keep Christ at the center of your life. Hopefully your years at Catholic Central taught you that. You're going to be going to many different walks of life after high school, some college, some maybe right into the workforce, and you're going to be tempted to fall away from your faith. The world is definitely going to try to distract you from it, but stay true to it. And even if you fall, find people to surround yourself with, pick yourself back up, help them pick you up, but keep Christ at the center. That's the most important advice I could give, and I really firmly believe that. Know that if you guys run into me down in the future, it'd be such a joy to see you guys, to catch up on life. If any of you want to reach out, Dom has my number, so you could get it from him. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys from time to time. You could use me as a reference, whatever. But yeah, once a Crusader, always a Crusader. Go Blue.